I can't believe 4th of July was like almost 2 weeks ago. Like July, I feel like it don't really want to be here either. Damn. We just got here. Okay, yes, this looks familiar.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Jessica Clemens.
Okay, hold on, Jessica. Hold on now. Okay, boop. And GoWave said, please no spoilers because he is itching to ban today. Thank you, GoWave. Here we go, y'all.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Jessica Clemens. About 5 days ago, trending at #1 on YouTube for days since it's dropped, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video release, stopping all of us on our tracks. And I've been hounding New Rockstars to let me talk about it, and they're finally letting me talk about it. I wanted to break down the beef. I wanted to talk about it, dissect it, eat it, chew it up, spit it out, tell you guys all about it. We had a lot of other things on our plate though this week, but finally God heard my consistent nagging and said, fine, stop asking. So here it is, my scene-by-scene breakdown of Not Like Us, the music video. A music video breakdown, like pop-up video. And a quick reminder to check out nerdride.shop, where you can always find the latest and greatest in New Rockstars merch. Gear up for the biggest movie of the summer. It's coming up at the end of the month. I'm talking Deadpool and Wolverine. Show your love for all of our different merch and the fandoms we have over there. We got a new Agatha shirt coming. Oh, that trailer was so good. I'm gonna wear that shirt every day until the show drops in September. Grabbing some merch from nerdride.shop is a great way to support the channel and all the work that we do here, breaking down all these properties that you love, like the Not Like Us video. First time for anything. So, for those that don't clearly know Drake and Kendrick's beef, I'm gonna make this exceptionally quick, because most of y'all watching this probably already know that by now. There's been beef between everyone and Drake for years, and rightfully so. But the beef between Drake and Kendrick began 13 years ago around Drake's Take Care album, but see, after doing a couple of songs together, that's where the two had a fucking problem. Kendrick came for everyone, literally
I like what
everybody
she did
on
there.
Big Sean's song Control, and where most other rappers could take a diss like, you know, Jeff Ross roast.
Famously walked into the owner Robert Kraft's office and said, I'm the best decision your organization has ever made. Would you like a massage? I love Robert Kraft. I love
that shit again.
Okay.
Drake chose to play like Tom Brady and make a big scene out of it. He sneak disses Kendrick in his next album, Nothing Was the Same. In the song The Language, Drake says, I don't know why they've been lying, but your shit is not that inspiring. Later, Birdman was like, nah, it ain't about Kendrick. But my question is, why would anyone believe Birdman? Exactly a month later, Kendrick fired back in the 2013 BET Hip Hop Awards cypher, coming for everyone again, but also mainly Drake, which was an iconic set. My favorite part of this is both rappers could just be making songs and not dissing each other, and we're just thinking and forcing their lyrics into a narrative. Then again, in what world are these two going to talk it out and move past this? Also, where's the fun in that? Things start simmering. It looks like Kendrick and Drake will always have this beef. Maybe it starts to fizzle out in the public eye. Then we have rappers like Meek Mill shake it up about Drake having ghostwriters make his songs in 2015, which rekindled a big flame under Kendrick's hate core, and I love it. Of course, the two rappers got to deal with their own shit eventually, put the sneak diss into a pause. You know, Kendrick has to be Kendrick and Drake has to be Drake, I guess. That is until Big Dog Kendrick wakes up and hears something in the distance, like a beacon for help. Nah, a beacon for war. First-person shooter releases on Drake's For All the Dogs album.
This is a breakdown.
Let me tell you, not all dogs went to heaven that day. Track 6, J. Cole says, love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K. Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league. Tell them exactly whom. Who? Drake and Kendrick are in the same tier. Before y'all come for me, I grew up on both Kendrick and Drake. Drake is for my sassy pop hip hop side, and Kendrick is for the family, you know, the roots. Say what you will, J. Cole knew exactly what he was doing here. So then Kendrick awakens like that Squidward meme and lets loose, featuring on Metro Boomin and Future's album that was completely a diss album catered, signed, sealed, and delivered to Drake. The song was a hit. Then J. Cole apologizes after making a Dookie diss track. Drake says, that.
Dookie diss track? Okay, it wasn't that bad. I feel like, okay. Okay, girl. Okay. It wasn't that damn bad. Now we're starting to be a little bit extra. Okay. Y'all didn't like 7-minute drill?
Nope.
She put some emphasis behind it too. Okay, girl.
Was a hit. Then J. Cole apologizes after making a Dookie diss track. Drake says, that. 2 weeks later, he drops Push-Ups.
I'm so tired of fighting for him.
Shoe size, rapping, how the are you big stepping with a size 7 men's on, referencing the title of Lamar's 2022 album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Then came the damn leak. The same day someone leaked Taylor Made Freestyle, this track had AI Snoop Dogg and Tupac, which, what the was he thinking? It also was just like bad. All bad. Genuinely was a steaming pile of hot-ass Dookie water. Drake mentions in the song, what the is taking so long? Little did he know he was cooking with water while Kendrick was literally cooking with grease. April 30th, Kendrick then drops Euphoria. Not only did this man switch the song into multiple parts, which is something Drake loves to do, Kendrick plays therapist and dissects all of Drake's paranoia. He comes for his radio station pop standard of music, how he lies, and this is a song where he goes, what is it, the braids? And you call me a hater, but this man invented it. May 3rd, 616 drops more lyrics attacking Drake's friends and how they actually work for Kendrick. The song really comes for Drake's paranoia, even using a sample of Al Green's 1972 song What a Wonderful Thing Love Is, which featured guitarist Teenie Hodges, who is also Drake's uncle.
Nice
Drake drops
research.
Family Matters the same night as 616. He comes for A$AP Rocky and The Weeknd. A$AP clapped at him in show of hands on Future and Metro's follow-up second album, We Still Don't Trust You. The album also had the song with the same title featuring The Weeknd, who has his own beef with Drake when Drake kept trying to sign him and he was like, nah, because Drake
Canadian
doesn't
beef.
sign you to uplift your career. He uses you on his songs and kind of leaves you out to dry. And of course he comes for J. Cole and Kendrick. All these men have betrayed him in one way or another. And I'll get more into this song later when we see Whitney, Kendrick's fiance, in the music video. Then when you think it's all over, it ain't. Kendrick drops another song, and right after, like I think minutes of Family Matters, he drops Meet the Grams. And it's so good. It's like poetry with a deep piano beat. I love this song. Each section is a letter to people in Drake's life. Not very like heartfelt, but absolutely a warning and pleading, trying to speak to other people close to him. His son Adonis, his mother, his father, and an unknown daughter that none of us knew about, but also not really surprised about. And I gotta speed this up. I only get so much time to talk about this. Then the next day, the man just won't quit. Kendrick drops Not Like Us,
Damn,
and
she
here's my
going in.
breakdown of its music video. The music video opens to Compton City Hall and Courthouse. As we know, Kendrick is from Compton, and we're gonna get a ton of Compton references in the video.
Okay.
I love this opening shot, silent as we're taken to the Compton courthouse, like Drake is standing trial against the people of Compton, LA, the Bay, California, for all the crimes he's done upon the West Coast, using AI Tupac as one example.
I didn't know that was
and
a
all of these star
courthouse.
appearances are just witnesses to the trial. Then we get a black screen and chanting. It picks up with the chant and then it goes.
I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli.
This is a preview to a new song.
I need this song so bad. I need this song so bad. Woke up looking for the broccoli high key. I need this song high key. Like, it's starting to get insane. And if he never drops it, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be so sick about it because he does this all the time. He like teases songs and then he never drops them, and I will be sick about it. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's keep going. What's up, Mr. Pickles? All right, let me rewind a little bit. Yes.
I need all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli.
This is a preview to a new song coming, perhaps another diss track. And God, if he delivers this song this year,
Do we think
we'd
it's
be
a
having
diss
a
track?
great year. We all be eating good. We all hope this is a new song and it sounds so good. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but the internet's right. He did do the same shit with the All Right music video featuring a great snippet of a song that didn't release. Some say they hear Debbie Debs when I hear music sample in this, but I can't really hear it. But you let me know in the comments what you think. Additionally,
Debbie
in the
Debs?
verse, he mentions this.
High key, keep a horn on me. That Kamasi. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me.
Kamasi is also a saxophonist, hence the keep a horn on me line. In this line about IP ownership and his blueprint, creatively, Kendrick can do whatever he really wants, not tied down by big labels, and he needs that freedom to make these ridiculously
Not this
beautiful
music
visual
video.
telling stories. In this scene, like the boogeyman, you can't get him in the shadows, only by the flickering lights or the swift flick of the lighter. This could also be a call out to Lil Wayne, always beginning his tracks with the old flick of the light.
Oh. I'm calling you Deb.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As we know, Wayne and Drake were very close.
Sorry?
Once upon a time.
I
Kendrick
thought we
arrives
were
at the
playing
silver
the
door. He
song.
does this knock, that shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
Sorry,
The
I
earliest
thought.
ABC News in-depth found on this song came out in 1899. It was called A Dark Town Cakewalk. Dark Town refers to black neighborhoods in Atlanta, Georgia, and cakewalk was generally recognized as a black American slave's way of mocking the behavior of white slave masters. So, comes from not good things. The sliding door opens to Tommy the Clown, who's big in LA. He
Oh.
crumps. To me, I think he started crumping. He grows a huge community with kids dancing, and it's actually pretty cool. He was also featured on stage dancing at Kendrick's Juneteenth concert doing DJ headset. He asked, "What's the password?" to which Kendrick says, "I see dead people." We know the Sixth Sense reference. Here he's also motioning that both Kendrick and Cole battle Ghost. In Euphoria, Kendrick asked, "Am I battling Ghost or AI?" And Haley Joel Osment was also featured in the 1999 movie AI. There's also double meaning here for Ghost
you
and
can
marrying
spin it
Tupac,
like
but also
that.
clowning on Drake having Ghost Riders. Tommy says, "You late," which is likely a nod to Drake saying Kendrick was taking too long in the tailor-made freestyle.
Oh.
And this turntable is the Technics SL1200 MK2. The SL1200 is known as one of the most influential turntables. Africa Bambaataa and Grandmaster Flash both used it for scratching. Moby won't shut the hell up about it. It clearly is a very hot vintage turntable. The horns for Not Like Us begin playing, and with this great iconic font, I love this font, Kendrick looks so tired and just done with it. The people next to him are members of Tommy the Clown's crew called the T-Squad, and the woman dancing here is Envy, a member of the T-Squad. Peep all their shirts, like red, white, and blue,
And she was
this is
hitting
a
it.
diss at Drake because he's Canadian, and Kendrick dropped this music video on July the 4th to remind everyone this is about him. Yeah, sure, why not? But it also represents the red and blue groups that I know you know. You can see the tied bandanas around the waist of the woman passing the Bible, also being blue and red intertwined. The thing is, Kendrick is bringing a small inkling of unity between both these groups in the wake of this song. Kendrick grew up around these gangs with close friends and family ties. The man had both these groups out during his Juneteenth concert.
True.
Everyone's wardrobe is so on point, and Kendrick is a visual storytelling genius who does not have to bring attention to it. He worked with the stylist Taylor McNeil, while Carissa Sanchez managed the wardrobe overall. It changes with every new location, but damn does my man love a sweatshirt. This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Their 4th of July sale's running now, and
Hey, hey! Get your money. But hey, let's get back to it. All right, okay, back to it. Here we go, y'all.
limited time offer. He begins with the Willie Chiveraire Bad Boy track jacket, the white Chuck Taylor 70s. PG Lang is Kendrick and Dave Free's company that
Hold up, white Chuck Taylor 70s. Let me check them.
collaborated with jacket, the white Chuck Taylor 70s.
I'm gonna have to check them shits out. I like them.
PG Lang is Kendrick and Dave Free's company that collaborated with Converse, offering a minimalist interpretation of the classic silhouette in 2 variations according to Hypebeast. A blue Dodgers hat wrapped in a Martine Rose scarf. And just so you know, Chevrolet's from Fresno, California, and the Dodgers are
Not
an LA-based
Fresno.
baseball team. This video was more about uniting the entire California coast. It
Not
truly is
Fresno.
all an ode to California. However, for British Jamaican designer Martine Rose, Kendrick and his cousin Baby Keem are collaborating on limited edition collection with Martine Rose. So
Need
that's why
one.
she's making a
Love those
Kendrick
hats.
says, man down, calling Amber Lamps, tell him breathe, bro. My family and I say Amber Lamps because of this wild video from back in the day.
Bring ambulance.
But this also works as a double entendre, hinting at Amber Alerts, which is the alert we get for missing children. And we'll see a lot of references and alleged jabs at Drake being a P3DO. You get it.
I've just about had enough of you.
Not
He says, nailed to the
P3DO.
cross, he walk around like Tizo. This means he crucified Drake, and a small reference to Tizo Touchdown, who is known to wear nails in his hair, and I love him. You know what? We don't have enough time. We don't have all day. So I'll go through what we see, and if the images coincide with the lyrics, then I'll break it down.
Okay.
Then in the next scene, it's black and white.
Yes.
The only light is coming from the car's headlights, and we can make out the silhouette of a man in black with white letters spelling out Compton on his hat. This man could be the physical representation of Compton. This man in the mask is creeping up on Kendrick and immediately yanked back before making
didn't even
contact.
see
The scene
that.
is similar to Drake's music video for Family Matters, which features the van from Good Kid, Mad City being crushed. The man in the mask references Drake's Dark Lane demo tapes where he's wearing the same gear. The man being mysteriously yanked back could be representing how Compton, the man dancing, always will have his back. Something higher is protecting maybe Kendrick, or he's untouchable, as he says, certified boogeyman. I'm
The one that up to score with him.
Next, we see Kendrick doing push-ups in what I assume is a prison cell with cinder blocks. This is a call out to Drake's diss track push-ups. He's also done about 17
Sheesh.
or 17 and a half push-ups, but doesn't go over 18. He stands up, holds, and returns to finish more, which could symbolize the age of women Drake has allegedly been into, never going over 18. Before you
She broke this bitch down.
say we're overanalyzing this music video, Kendrick did these things intentionally. This man has turned his music videos into short films. Everything is intentional. Everything in this shot is there for a reason. I firmly believe it. And what's interesting in this scene is the choice of doing a split screen. Above, he's performing the push-ups, but below, he's sitting and contemplating. It could signify that Drake on the surface is always busy, building himself up, distracting himself from what's happening below the surface, questioning his motives and morals. Also, the lyrics here mention, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young, with him in a prison cell implying that he's doing something illegal. Kendrick even does this little hand motion that Drake did with that little young girl online. He also warns them from Cell Block 1 because famously inmates in prison hate P3DOs. He mentions Party Next Door is doing drugs and Baca has a weird case. Baca has past ties in human trafficking and assault charges, and Drake mentions him in songs occasionally. He's also a member of Drake's OVO crew. I also like this scene with him in a cot, speakers, and records, a turned painting perhaps. Watch Brie Jane theorize on TikTok that the painting was turned because this dropped the day of Michael Rubin's white party where he set wild paintings as invitations. If Kendrick was invited, he'd kept his invitation turned around as a big shove it to the whole corporation and industry running.
Oh. Damn, let me have a minute to process. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so Buddy said these were the invitations. Let me tell you something about millionaires. I mean, they just do whatever they want. What you mean you sent a picture as an invitation? So this was the invitation to the party. And so maybe the turned around picture. Wow. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, yeah, this is weird. Okay, let's keep going.
If Kendrick was invited, he kept his invitation turned around as a big shove it to the whole corporation and industry running them. The speakers are a pair of vintage speakers. LA's vintage audio store, Rewind Audio, gave the video these vintage audio tools along with the turntables at the beginning of the music video. It also feels like this scene is insinuating that even in prison, Kendrick wouldn't lose his artistry. He'd still be surviving, thriving, and just being creative. Then Kendrick starts whop, 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 whop. Pretty on the nose here, especially with the disclaimer at the bottom. OVO is Drake's crew, October's very own. Their mascot is the owl, hence why Kendrick's beating it up, and the disclaimer says OV hoes. Also, the owl is a piñata, which I assume is another dig at Drake's attraction to younger women. Also, gotta love the Loewe sequin shorts.
I didn't even see the
Kendrick's next scene
shorts.
is Martine Rose, how's it hanging shirt, singing Why You Trolling Like a Bitch, Ain't You Tired? We go from one kid activity to the next. Kendrick is dancing on the hopscotch. Again, this alludes to Drake being attracted to minors. The internet found this and ran with it that Kendrick resembles the whack meme guy.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His foot stance, whack. Me, I'm tight as
which we all know Kendrick's hating, so, you know, it makes sense. He's a number one hater. During this scene, he skips the six while dancing. This doesn't feel intentional, but I believe it is because Drake is the sixth god. There are 10 spots on the
Damn, how
hopscotch.
y'all see
10
that?
hits the pinata, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 gives us 10. 10 is very significant in this music video, and it could point to OVO, October's very own, and October is the 10th month. What else could mean for the 10? I guess Roman numerals could be it. Additionally, because I'm terminally online, I came across a TikTok a while ago of a woman discussing how in A minor on a piano, there are no black keys. You're only playing the white one. So this is yet another slight diss at Drake being half white. There's also something I love here about it being echoed by the crowd over the masses at what I think is still the courthouse we saw at the beginning. We see it later and it's hard to make it out, but Kendrick is in the crowd, and that's because it's never been about Kendrick. You're supposed to be focusing on everybody else in this image except for Kendrick. It's been about the people of
Where? Oh my god, where's
we saw
Waldo?
at the beginning. We see it later and it's hard to make it out.
Oh, there he is. A little cutie patootie. There he is. I could barely. Where is he? Is this when he got his little cheek pinched and they say,
I didn't even see that.
okay, let's keep going.
But Kendrick is in the crowd, and that's because it's never been about Kendrick. You're supposed to be focusing on everybody else in this image except for Kendrick. It's been about the people of Compton always. However, you know, this song is about Drake. But normally it's for Compton and the people. Then we glimpse the Ferrari driven by Kendrick. In the passenger seat is DJ Mustard, who made the beat, the producer of the song. He's also out of California. So why this scene is funny to me is Drake boasts about his Ferrari 24/7, making it fly at concerts, showcasing the yellow Ferrari in the Upset music video that Kendrick is likely poking fun within this scene. What's even more funny about mimicking the Upset music video, in this scene of the song, Drake says, I still got like 7 years of doing what I want, which was released in 2018. So more like 6 years, buddy. And let me tell you, he's upset. I'm upset. $50 on my head is disrespect. I used to like that song so much. In the next scene, we're taken to Tam's, his hometown burger spot, which remarkably had a 30 to 40% increase in sales due to this music video.
Good for them.
Inside, he's rocking his damn fine Martine Rose track jacket. The jacket says SS 2024, but it looks like it says 8/8/2024, which could be an album drop, and I think we're all praying. The dancer accompanying him and DJ Mustard is Storm DeBarge.
Come on,
she also
Storm.
joined Kendrick on stage during his Juneteenth performance, and she's also another Cali native. When he says pussy, she does the sign language for it, and I love her for that. At a closer look, Mustard is wearing a Toronto Blue Jays hat, which in parts of LA they do rock. Mustard said this was a nod to the Baldwin Village, aka the Jungles, where he grew up, not a jab at Drake. We're briefly back at the courthouse dancing in front of the masses. He's rocking with this ghetto rodeo baseball hat. They're a Latin-owned LA-inspired clothing brand, and if you haven't recognized by now, everything in this music video is an homage to the West Coast, baby. Not the Pacific Northwest, because that's where I'm from. In the same shot, but later in the video, we see some nice cameos. Roddy Ricch and YG. We also see Thundercat, and me and Thundercat get our tattoos at the same tattoo shop by the same guy, but we have yet to run into each other.
Okay,
and then we see Steve Lacy, Roddy Ricch, Compton. Why?
Y'all, I did not see them. The only person I saw in the background was literally Brandon T. Jackson. I said, where are you doing here? Okay, wait.
Not the Pacific Northwest, because that's where I'm from. In the same shot, but later in the video,
where do we see Roddy Ricch? Is this him in the black? I said, Brandon T. Jackson, what are you doing here, babes? Okay, YG, yes, I see. Nah, he was forcing his way in. I said, what you even doing here? What is this?
We see some nice cameos. Roddy.
Oh, you're right here. This went by so fast. I didn't even see.
Reaching YG. We also see Thundercat, and me and Thundercat.
Oh,
get our
he's having
tattoos
a
at the same tattoo
time.
shop
And
by the
Steve
same
Lacy,
guy, but we
wow.
have yet to run into each other. And then we see Steve Lacy, Roddy Ricch, Compton,
Wow.
YG, Compton, Thundercat, Compton, Steve Lacy, Compton. All these folks are Cali natives and Compton raised, and there's a reason for that. There's also Brandon T. Jackson from Percy Jackson, which I did.
Cause what do you? That is literally the only person I saw, and I said, "What? What? What?
I don't even know who he
Your
is.
babes? Not Big Mama Jr. Please. Okay, let's keep going.
Didn't notice, y'all did. He's from Detroit, but I mean, that doesn't matter. The song's
what?
for everyone. Well,
Okay.
not everyone, but mostly everyone.
Okay.
We're then taken to a bunch of shipping containers, a bunch of white shipping containers, and this
Yes.
could suggest they're accusing Drake of sex trafficking, something we know could be tied to Baca. They have vents or AC units, which why the hell would normal containers need something like that? So we see what they're pointing to. Also, when we see the shipping containers, they're
Oh.
normally different colors, whereas here they're all white, which could suggest the internal beef Kendrick mentions Drake has with himself being black and white. Additionally, this music video dropped during Michael Rubin's white party, which many celebrities attended, including Drake. So yeah, you get it. There's white on white. The shipping containers say Bridgetown, Barbados. Either they're going there or just arrived, but regardless, we know who also comes from Barbados. That girl Riri, who Drake longed for forever, and now
God damn, she cooking. Wow.
Riri just know who also comes from Barbados. That girl Riri, who Drake longed for forever, and now Riri just does not like him
I
because
hate
she's with
this
ASAP
picture.
Rocky,
Wow.
and he's better. We feature some great folks outside the shipping containers, like NBA star DeMar DeRozan, who's also name dropped here on the song. Another Compton native who played for the Toronto Raptors from 2009 to 2018. Tyrone Williams, Kankita the Great. Firstly, Williams was injured in a car accident 2 weeks before shooting this,
Oh,
and
no.
look at that work. My boy's getting it. Kita
Oh,
the Great has
God.
been dancing online since he looked like this, and
Wow.
also peep the YouTube channel that this page came from. It's the official T Squad, the group we saw at the beginning. Also, both are from California. We then get a cameo from co-director Dave Free looking scrum.
That's Dave
Kendrick
Free?
is wearing a suit while Dave Free is wearing just a white tank that resembles the Future at Metro Boomin cover for We Don't Trust You. Don't know if it's planned, but it does look like it.
I was saying that K-Dot had on that suit because he was dressed like R. Kelly. But then, you know, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's a good point. But why Dave Free looking like goddamn Ray Charles around this motherfucker?
The Future at Metro Boomin cover for We Don't Trust You. Don't know if it's
Oh.
planned, but it does look like it. The woman dancing on the tightrope is Charm LaDonna, who also helped with the dance numbers throughout the music video. The background looks like Drake's 2013 album, Nothing Was the Same, and I like this depiction of her finding balance between both, which could poke fun at the fact that Drake is so lost and can't find his own balance. Maybe he couldn't find that balance once he made Nothing Was the Same, because that's an entire album of
She broke that bitch out.
Damn. Oh, this is deep. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, this is deep. Damn, I love this album so much. Oh, this is deep. Let me rewind a little bit. She cooking. Not go back to Day Free. I said that. What's that? Okay, let's keep going.
his own balance. Maybe he couldn't find that balance once he made Nothing Was the Same, because that's an entire album about never being able to go back. He's too far up. Outside with a different group of folks, some are wearing this TDE hat. That's Top Dog Entertainment. This is the record label Kendrick departed from in 2022. But clearly, no hard feelings, because the other members of TDE are SZA, J-Rock, Absol, and Schoolboy Q. And in this scene, we actually see Schoolboy Q,
They're having a
J-Rock,
time.
Absol, Anthony Top Dog Tiffith, the label founder, Musa, and Terrence Punch Henderson.
Not
Then
Tiffith.
we see Kendrick and his fiancee Whitney looking melancholy before changing to a cheerful tone. The important part is not only is
Having
this
a
household a
time.
two-parent household, unlike Drake's original upbringing, but Whitney is wearing a tank, often referred to as a wife beater, which we all feel is intentional since Drake alleged in Family Matters that Kendrick hit and abused his fiancee. This is Kendrick's way of putting to rest the narrative that he abused his partner. My mom told me this could be the grandma's house, Estelle. Notice the family photos and the plastic furniture. Kendrick drops a lot of stuff on her in his songs, and it was hard for him when she passed. I also know from photos of my grandma's house, it looked exactly like this, so I believe
Yup.
this could be a Southern grandma's house. He then shows off a real owl and then puts it back into its cage like he's doing with Drake right now. I also love love the juxtaposition of Kendrick's family, friends, and community all having fun, cheering, and feeling safe knowing the OVO owl Drake is behind bars. And that's it for my breakdown on Kendrick Lamar's video for Not Like Us. I only get so much time to talk about it.
Damn.
And I think I also went over, and we probably are gonna have to edit this. Beef aside, Kendrick speaks to that deep-rooted part that brings me closer to my family. Clearly, I'm black, and there's something about feeling represented and loved in all of his music videos. I'm not from Cali, but honestly, some would say I'm from the exact opposite of Cali, but that doesn't make me any less black with similar shared experiences. So
Yeah.
let me know what you thought of the video below. Thanks for watching. Follow me at Lulu_Clemens. Subscribe to all 3 channels in the New Rockstars
Oh,
Network.
she
Let us
did
know if you want me to
great.
break down more music videos because I would love to. I would eat that
Yes.
up.